If you enjoy the ocean and what's beneath it, Kona is the perfect place. Here you'll find a number of glass-bottom boats that cruise along the coastline. The marine preserve at Kealakekua Bay is an exceptionally beautiful spot to experience the underwater world of Hawaii. There's also a monument in the bay to honor the navigational achievements of Captain James Cook, who was killed here in 1779. You can snorkel and scuba dive or feed and photograph any number of brightly colored tropical fish in the cool, clear water of the bay. A few miles south along the coastline is the National Historical Park of Pu'uhonua o Honaunau. In the days of old Hawaiian rule, there was only one penalty for breaking one of the many strict laws called kapu. It was immediate death. The only salvation for a kapu breaker was to try to reach a pu'uhonua, or place of refuge, before he was killed. Here, a kahuna, or priest, could absolve a kapu breaker so that he might one day return to normal life in the community. On the mountain slope above Honaunau and overlooking the coastline is a sanctuary of another kind, St. Benedict's Painted Church. The interior walls, ceiling, and columns of this miniature Gothic church are covered with biblical scenes painted at the turn of the century by Father Berkman's Velg, Hawaii's own Michelangelo. Traveling north out of Kailua Village a few miles takes you along the Kohala coast to some of the most beautiful beaches, golf courses, and resort recreational facilities on the island. Anaeho'omalu is the first public beach along Highway 19. This is one of the favorite beaches on the island for sailing and windsurfing. Behind the beach is the Sheraton Royal Waikoloa Hotel, surrounded by the 18-hole Waikoloa Beach golf course. Right down the coast is the elegant Maunalani Resort and Hotel, considered one of the foremost vacation destinations in the world. The beautiful 18-hole golf course that surrounds this prestigious new resort is one of the best in the state. Hapuna Beach State Park, with its warm white sand, crystal blue water, and picnic and shower facilities, is probably the most popular beach along the Kohala coast for swimming and sunbathing. Next along the coast is the renowned Mauna Beach Hotel, perched above the beach and surrounded by its own lovely 18-hole golf course. Continuing along the Kohala coastline another 20 miles brings us through the town of Hawi to the northernmost tip of the island. Here, the end of the road overlooks the spectacular Pololu Valley and the Hamakua coastline. Taking Highway 250 over the Kohala Mountains from Hawi to the ranch town of Kamuela weaves through the island's majestic cattle country. Kamuela is the center of the 250,000-acre Parker Ranch, the largest ranch in America under single ownership. In addition to the Parker Ranch, there are about 355 ranches on the island, and the industry plays an important economic role. Mexican, Portuguese, and Indian cowboys called paniolos by the Hawaiians arrived on the island in the 1830s to work and teach the Hawaiians the cattle trade. Since then, ranching has become more than just a job for most of these paniolos. It's a way of life that's been passed on from generation to generation. They are deeply attached to the lifestyle and beauty of the land that most people are not lucky enough to ever see in Hawaii. Hawaii's paniolas are as proud and rugged as they come and love nothing better than to show their well-practiced talents at the several rodeos held around the island each year.
That side, Stanley comes up nice and hard. He puts us like a his pistol back to chest up there. And Stanley goes to town there, all the way from Honolulu, Hawaii. He got him down, he rocks him up. He's a tough competitor. He got a pigeon string on there. He brings on the back legs there. 1 rap, 2 rap, 3 rap, zip, and hurry. How about I jump for Stanley on there? Got a